The telethon where we raise money for Mercy House and its ministry about people. Joining me now is one of the biggest supporters, Todd, former Montgomery mayor. You are here every year supporting this. Why is that?
Because it's so important to our community. Ken and his staff have just done tremendous work over the last 7 or 8 years, reaching the Montgomery community, whether it be the homeless, whether it be the kids, whether it be those that need help. He's making a great progress, but there's so much more to do. And this is why we have to thrilled that you guys have agreed to do that for several years now, because it takes over $1 million for him to run this kind of ministry, which reaches out from the very lowest to the highest. Now, I like to talk about Manna and all these other organizations he runs as really trying to help the whole person, teaching them how to fish as well as to provide the fish for them. So that's why I support it.
It's not a handout. It's showing them a better way at life. It's giving them the tools so they can succeed.
Giving them a hand up, giving them how I could do it. You know, my grandson last year had the privilege of being one of the interns. It was an experience of a lifetime for him. You know, I just felt that he could make an impact. It was the other way around. It made such an impact on Jack and his life, and he's committed, and he and Ken still communicate. He's in Washington, D.C. He'd be doing interns again, except he's on to bigger things, not necessarily better things. So.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to interview Jack, and he talked about how eye-opening it was for him, and he loves seeing the change in children through that work. And now they have the Servants House where they are hosting interns who get to live there free, and in turn, they work in the community.
You know, it's a great concept. When Ken first took me through it, it was in just horrible condition. I'm thinking, you know, this is really not a good idea. But every idea that Ken comes up with really bears fruit. The Manna House that Kyle Kaiser has been so involved in. When we get that open in the next 30 days or so, we can feed 1,000 meals. That is huge in this community because there's so many people that need that kind of help. But at the same time, learning how to catch the fish as well.
Kyle Kaiser, you mentioned working on that, the old Corsinos building, and I love that because just like with this building, they're taking what was old and making it new again and making those special places.
And it's interesting that we're right outside your office when you were here at WSFA. You know, when Mark came with the concept of getting this into some other hands, you know, we jumped at the chance for it to be this type of center and to do the things that we can do. We really only scratched the surface to be able to have all these organizations here, to have Trenum here and mental health and all of those things that people need in a one-stop place, but would need the financial resource here to help Ken.
Ideas are great, and it has to start with an idea, but you can't put those ideas into action unless you have the money. You made a big donation this morning. What would you say to the people watching now to get them to open their pocketbooks and open their hearts?
Give until it feels good. There's so many needs in Montgomery. United Way is a perfect one to be able to do everything. But you know, if you've got to reach thousands and thousands and thousands of people, there's none better than MAP, Mercy House, New Walk of Life, given to Ken, because he really cares and his heart's in it, and he surrounds himself with people that care and want to help kids and want to help those that need the help.
You care and you want to help, and we are so thankful that you continue to serve Montgomery even though you're no longer in the mayor's office. We appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much. Blessings to you.
And you can be a blessing to other people in this community. Just donate now. Whatever you can give, you can scan that QR code right there on your screen or go to WSFA.com to donate. We'll have much more ahead here from our Day of Dreams